when I see how the wars are started in general, it's all basically through media lies. I haven't found in the last 100 years a war that hasn't been started on a lie. Do you think that is kind of structural? Or is it just the way it happens?
I mean, war is inherently one big lie. The idea that by use of force you can bring peace. I mean, it was the heart of Orwell's. The whole point of Orwell's 1984 was that the state was eating its own people, and all the while telling them that it was good for them. And we have very sophisticated big brothers in the world now. But at the end of the day, it's that same mentality. The war to end all wars, predates all of our lifetime. And how many wars are there being waged in the world right now? The only beneficiaries of any of these wars have been the elite, the rich, and in the current context, huge corporations. They're the only people that have won anything from these wars. I mean, people talk about, oh, there might be a coup in the United States. I mean, there are a lot of people on the hard left who talk about, oh, there's going to be a coup and the military is going to take over. They don't need to take over. There already was a coup. Following World War II, the creation of the military-industrial complex that grew in the United States and spread across the globe was effectively a coup, where corporations didn't need to impose their will on others through the use of force. They were able to manipulate the state into doing it. And it's reached a point where you don't need a conspiracy between the state and big corporations anymore. They just naturally act together. They're like an organism now. And so, how do you confront that? I mean, to me, that's the debate we should be having, is not just about the role the state plays in our lives, but these corporations. Incredibly powerful, the only victors of any of this stuff.
Yeah, so how do we confront that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm saying I would like that conversation. I mean, I ended my book on questions, and the film that we did was on questions. So that's the debate and discussion I think should be global. I mean, in America, we're a nation of sleeping people right now about this stuff. You need to wake up and realize if you don't do something about it when it's under attack, once these laws are passed, it's almost impossible to go back. So.